Biscoff. Isn't that amazing? Yeah, that's the Biscoff.
I'm so glad you told me to get this one.
Yep.
Oh,
right?
Yeah, I wouldn't want to go without this.
Hey, Blue Table fans. Banana! It's BTP After Dark.
I don't know what I was going to do
Tonight,
like this.
whipped cream and strawberries.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, Hannah and I are the late crew. There's some artists kind of plugging away downstairs, but we...
Well, today was kind of different. It wasn't so much like a
check it out.
morning and night crew. It was like a...
Authentic Belgian waffles from Street Truck.
It was like a Wednesday and not Wednesday crew. Like, there were just like the 4 of us that were here today.
Yeah, that's right.
And then nobody else.
Yeah, we had like Mason and Laurel.
Was
Okay,
Mason
so
here?
you guys won't see me, you'll just see Hannah. That's a better view anyway.
Not when I'm eating. It gets pretty
Please,
bad.
please. You disgusting Missourians.
Yeah, it's like a thing I won't eat salads anymore if I'm around anybody.
Really?
Because you can't do it. You get like the big old leaves on here and you're just like playing a game of like, how can I get my mouth around this so I don't get it all over my face? And then everybody keeps commenting about how big my mouth is. Which it's big.
Really? Oh, holy crap.
Yeah, so.
All right.
Big mouth, big forehead. I've learned to accept myself, Sean. There are things about myself that used to bother me greatly when I was
I had a girl, like in high school, and she was like, "Oh, look at the schnoz on him," referring to me. So I always thought I had like a big nose. When I don't, I have like this awesome, manly, perfect nose.
It fits your face perfectly. I just who would even take the time? I don't understand.
No,
people,
your
I
line.
guess.
Well, in high school, anything goes. But your line is, it fits your giant, oversized head just perfectly.
Oh, so good. Yeah, I think the worst thing I ever got called, which nobody else could understand how mortifying this was, but Hannah is too common of a name. And so at some point...
It is?
Oh, yeah, not everybody knows it, but it's like way too popular.
I know like one other person in my entire life.
I know like
named Hannah.
9,
Really?
10, I don't know. No, there's a lot.
Is it a Utah name?
No, I don't think so. But it's a Bible name, so it's been around like forever.
I found out that Hannah grew up in Spanish Fork right here. Like from age 1 to 7.
Yeah, I was like, grew up.
Well, that counts. Growing up could be age 1 to 7. Right?
I remember very little about the place. But yeah, I still kind of lay claim to it. Until I was like 10, I still kept saying that the Utah Jazz were cool. I never even watched sports, but I had a jersey that said Utah Jazz, and I would wear it proudly.
Please tell me this is your dinner. Good. This is my dinner too, and I'm counting the fruit as healthy. That is healthy.
Yep.
So this stuff has, instead of so first off, it's a very thick waffle. It's made out of dough rather than batter. That's the difference. And it has this stuff called Biscoff on it, which he described as like a cookie batter or something.
He said it's a European cookie batter. I'm like, okay. Maybe if they just said European cookie dough, everybody would try it.
Tell me your story about the weird water and why you get apple juice.
Okay, yeah. Just so everybody knows, this is apple juice. It looks sophisticated. It came out of maybe a juice box. I think he actually just squeezed it into this cup.
No, he had a gallon. He had a
Okay.
gallon.
Well, no, I'm pregnant, and so everything changes, including your taste buds. So there was this like week and a half where I couldn't drink water because the water in my house didn't taste right. And it tasted horrible.
Right.
Yeah, my husband says that it was fine, but he could also eat like rotten pineapple pie and still not like think it tasted bad,
Wait,
you know?
That seems awfully specific. Has he ever eaten rotten pineapple pie?
Not to my knowledge, but maybe I'm just wanting someone to make pineapple pie a thing.
Okay. So the tap water started tasting.
Oh, it was horrible. I actually think that it was probably bad, and my husband just didn't care. But I could you can't not care anymore, because as a pregnant person, it's not like, that tasted funny. It's like, oh my God, I might die.
Hold
I
on.
might die.
Here's my question.
Death.
Do you have to say pregnant person, or can you say pregnant woman? Like, is it implicit that would that be the one case that would be okay not to use like gender neutral?
I guess it just rolls off my tongue. I don't know. There's certain things that I can't say. Like, I have a really hard time saying baby, but an impossible time saying child. I've gotten onto my husband. I was like, he can't say child anymore because that's the most disgusting word to me. What? Some people just think some words sound gross, and I think child is like the grossest, creepiest word. And I can't say baby. I have to say kid.
Oh, kid. Okay.
I'm even having like I even know what gender I'm having, but I can't even like call it a him. Yeah, I can't like. I still have to say it, and I still have to say kid.
You say it? Oh.
I can't get there yet.
Well, don't worry. When he's out, you will.
Yeah, maybe then it won't be like an alien parasite, and then it won't be weird, and I can just refer to it as a person. But
okay, so talk about the water. So to deal with the water situation, what did you do?
I had to switch to juice, except that juice was going by really, really fast because I would make the.
Right,
I was
bear in
getting
mind,
concentrate.
they're broke college kids.
Of course, right? I will probably always claim that. You know, I went to college and I'll be forever broke.
Okay,
but yeah. So I'm just making this juice concentrate because it saves money not buying the little one, and you get more. But it would just go by so fast. So it got to the point that I was just like taking scoops of concentrate and mixing it in to my cup, just to try to flavor flavor my water enough to make it taste better. Sadly, I got the idea because that's like a trick some lady pulls on her 1-year-old son. Like,
oh, we do that.
She's like, oh yeah, it's juice, and I'm like, here, you know, I'm a grown adult. Yeah, it's juice. I'm convincing myself.
We would always cut everything. Like chocolate milk would be cut with regular milk.
Well, you still give your kids chocolate milk. They must still love you.
All right. So thumbs up if you've ever actually taken juice concentrate and made just a 1-serving juice with just a spoonful of concentrate.
So you don't notice that's not the first time I've done that. I used to do that legitimately, but I'd put in enough to make it actually juice.
Yeah. Well,
I think I just didn't own a pitcher for
Oregon hillbilly days, we would actually save the concentrate things and use them as cups for a while.
Okay. You win this one.
They're not dishwasher safe.
Why did you just like not? I mean,
I'm kidding. We didn't have a dishwasher.
Like, did you not have any cups? Because I don't understand why you would temporarily.
When
need
did
to
I
use
ever have a
cardboard
dishwasher
cups.
in my life for the first time? I wonder. Huh? Interesting. Huh? Well, I don't know. I think it was after I was first married.
My husband's my dishwasher. It's great.
You hand out. Well, if it's just 2 people, that's easy. You got 4 kids and 2 adults.
I know, but
that's a lot of dishes.
Don't you remember how much like most of the dishes come from just making the food?
Right, when it's just the 2 of you.
But I still, I mean, if I'm gonna make something, I'm still using 3 pots and a pan.
Oh, this is so rich.
Yeah.
I think I just hit the wall.
Oh.
I think I just totally hit the wall.
Yeah.
Now I'm going to do something like kind of disgusting. I'm going to eat a hard-boiled egg.
That's not so bad. Okay, I was really worried. I was like, oh, I don't know what's about to happen.
It is
here.
BTP after dark.
What's the rule about after dark? Does that just mean like all
all
the rules are out the window?
No.
It's like Club
the morning
Night.
show format is talk about whatever everyday life. Oh, I've got the hiccups.
Maybe I passed them on.
Here we go. Peeling my egg.
You can try to make that really cool.
What if
you had
I know
just
there's
a
a
one-person
trick.
morning show?
I know there's a trick. One person.
Oh, wait,
By the way, when I was in the badger hole, I would actually, because I didn't have anybody to play against, I would actually have games against myself. And I called that segment Playing with Myself.
Oh, Sean.
Yep. You are
How long did that go on?
You are definitely okay. I'm gonna let that one by. That's definitely the weird place of YouTube.
In my mind, I'm like,
the weird section of YouTube.
Wasn't Sarah there? Shouldn't she have stopped you?
Yeah. Well, there was about a 2-month segment where I actually was just by myself down there. And it was depressing.
Oh, that's rough.
Because I'm a social person. I like to have other humans around.
No,
Usually
you're the kind of person who would make a Wilson ball after like a day.
A Wilson ball. I would not waste any time on the Wilson ball. You gotta. You know, this coarse sea salt is not awesome on eggs.
Oh. I'm sorry to hear that.
I mean, it's okay. But in the future, I'm just getting regular salt.
Yeah. I don't like coarse salt on anything, though, is my thing. I'm like,
well, because it's crunchy.
Yeah.
It's very salty.
Why did anybody decide that we should invest in that?
I don't know.
Especially, I don't know. Everybody loves a big soft pretzel. Everybody has an issue with how much salt is on it, though. Like, nobody likes that. Everybody's got to, like, wipe off their pretzel just to eat it.
I'm looking forward to The Hobbit.
Really? I didn't like it.
That's coming out in like a week.
So my husband and I actually hated the Hobbit's movies.
Have you read the book?
We tried. We got a few chapters in, and I just said, this is so not worth my time.
Oh!
I was like, I cannot continue to do
No.
this. Let's just go get a good book. And we did. But no, my friend, though, to show how much we love it.
I hope I was off screen eating that egg because it was pretty disgusting.
I think that you actually blocked my face and everybody only saw your lips. No.
Right.
No, my friend, for her birthday last year, we went and we watched the double feature midnight showing of The Hobbit 2. So it was The Hobbit up until midnight, and then we watched The Hobbit 2.
Till like 3 a.m.?
Till 3 a.m. And Taylor and I hate those movies. We think that...
Lord of the Rings, too?
No, we love Lord of the Rings.
Oh, thank goodness.
So much.
What? Yeah, okay, go ahead.
But just, it's just...
You just didn't like The Hobbit.
Well, to me, I feel like The Hobbit's a kid's story.
Right.
And so I got bored of the plot pretty quick. And then they were stretching the plot out longer than it needed to be. And then they had just like real, like, and it felt like a kid's movie that they were trying to sell me as an adult. Like if someone came to me now and tried to convince me that Sailor Moon was like a legitimate adult thing that I should be into, and I would just be like, I can't get into that, And so it's just these like really ridiculous Three Stooges fight scenes that were like overly CGI and looked fake, and just couldn't get into it. But then they were trying to make it feel like it should have been as epic as Lord of the Rings. And you're like, it's not. The Hobbit is not as, I mean, I'm sorry, Lord of the Rings, Frodo has to battle all odds and all evil to like get the ring to Mordor or whatever.
Right.
To why? Oh, save all of Middle Earth. The dwarves want their house back.
Right.
It's like, okay.
Well, and in the movie, they're playing up the sort of repatriation aspect of it. And but in the book, they're getting the treasure. So you're right. They're
That's
making
really what it
an
is.
epic thing.
You're
But if you read the book, there is an epic battle at the end. The Battle of Five Armies.
Yeah. But I mean,
Well, there you go.
I just felt like it was. Compared to Lord of the Rings, it really is like a kid's story.
Yeah.
Right? I'm not the only one that thinks
The
that.
Hobbit
right?
is magic. I went back, I think it was about a year ago. Yeah, it was about a year ago. It was wintertime. And I was, I had taken up in, hold on. Yeah, it was raining outside, and I was all snuggled into my bed, and I was reading The Hobbit. And that brought back such good memories, such good childhood memories. I mean, that was just...
Well, it's like, 'cause I never tried to eat the
If you plow this whole thing, this is like 1,000 calories, by the way.
I know. I'm disappointing myself every day.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. Okay.
You know, it's like I used to get full.
I would admire that.
I used to get full at some point, and in the last 3 weeks, nothing makes me full anymore.
Really? Wow.
I'm just a bottomless pit.
Awesome. Yeah. That's fantastic. I have nothing to say.
You lean in to say something, then you're like,
nope. Nope. Leaning in.
just.
Leaning in this gave me just enough time to reconsider what was about to come out of my mouth. Although, by the way, I did move my mini fridge out here next to my desk. That's my development, guys. I got a mini fridge next to my desk.
Has that not always been there?
No, not at all. Nope, I cleaned it out this morning. Oh, 'cause I didn't plug it in yesterday.
Oh, I was like, I don't know
So
what
the
you were doing.
freezer melted.
But you were just freaking. I just heard you like, oh no! And I was like, do you need a hand? I just hear you saying,
Well, there's like
"No,
this little
good."
tray under the freezer, and I pulled it out, and it was like full to the brim. So that one side dipped like a millimeter, just sloshed all this gross freezer water with like chunks of whatever into it.
Oh, that is
Like just all
disgusting.
over. Yeah, I had to spend time I did not have this morning to deal with that.
Well, so you like The Hobbit, though? You want to watch it, huh? I'm pretty picky with movies too, though. But sometimes I just feel like that means when I like a movie, I get to really like it.
Well, downstairs they've been watching like the movie Sin-O-meter, whatever those. It's YouTube videos where they find flaws in a movie and they like ding.
Oh, really?
Like there's 60 problems in it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't know. I don't care for those things. Hey, Kyle. Kyle. Kind of depressing here without the lights on. What? Are you slow clapping him? That is so cruel. You don't even know him that well. This kid that comes in to like take out the trashes.
You don't know
At least
him
he's
well
got
enough
a
to
job.
slow clap him.
Yeah.
You don't know
Have
him.
some respect, Hannah. That is so dismissive. That is fantastic. Hold on. How'd you do that? Like this?
Just sign language for whatever.
This means whatever in sign language?
What? This is slapping somebody, Sean.
How do you do whatever in sign language?
Do you not see the difference between what we're doing?
This is what I saw. What? That is not a real thing. Okay.
Yeah. You know, there's some random things I remember.
Yeah.
I took like 2 semesters of sign language in college, and
Okay.
I will randomly remember things and hope that I'm getting it right. My whole goal, though, is just to not meet a deaf person.
Okay.
Because I would blow it.
You would blow it, yes. That's awesome. That's weird logic. All right, well, we better get back to work. Because you got packages to pack, Missy.
I know.
Lots and lots of packages.
I know. I have so many packages.
All right. Hey, folks, thanks for tuning in. And as usual, we got a lot going on here. So more bat reps and cool bottles to come. Thanks for tuning in.
You know what?
What?
I think that you will have found out later that they only sold
it
this to
doesn't
you
matter.
the whole time.
It doesn't matter. You're in there, so I think that'll be entertainment. Yeah, it's a real thing.